Hey everyone, thanks for joining us for Beauty and Bubbles. We missed you last week, so we brought some extra guests in this time around. I'm Lindsay, owner of Glamour Bar. We're also joined by Ashley, who's our regular on here. She's lash extensions, nail tech, esthetician. We have Brittany Pillard, who's our hostess with the mostest, as well as blogger with the Cashmere Gypsy. We have Brandon, who is also one of our stylists here, as well as a Unite educator. And then we're super excited to have Trisha join us. Yay. She is our Unite business consultant. So here at Glamour Bar, we carry Unite exclusively. I fell in love with the product line whenever I was searching high and low for what products we wanted to carry here. So we were going to start out with having Trisha tell us a little bit about Unite if you're not familiar with it and what sets it apart from everyone else out there on the market.
Awesome. Thank you, Lindsay, for having me.
Yes,
thank you guys for partaking in our fun evening tonight. I actually have the best job in the world. I get to go into salons and bring this amazing brand that does wonderful things to salons, which in turn brings it to you. So Unite is a brand that the products do what they say they're going to do, not only for these beautiful hairstylists here from an editorial standpoint, but also the best part is it's very consumer friendly. We know that we can send these products home with you and we can educate you on how to use them, and they're going to do exactly what they say they're going to do. We have a lot of philanthropic organizations that we're involved with. We are involved with the San Diego Humane Society, as well as Shelter to Soldier. Lindsay actually carries our doggy poo, which is doggy shampoo. It's not doggy poo. Let's be clear there. So doggy poo, the entire proceeds from doggy poo actually go to an organization called Shelter to Soldier, and that's we actually adopt a dog and it gets trained for over the course of a year, and then that dog gets paired with a soldier with PTSD. So we're doing bigger things. Don't just love our products and what we do, love why we do it. And so I'm really excited to be here. Thank you for having me, and I hope we can answer some of your questions today.
That's so cute, by the way. I didn't know. We were both saying we didn't know. We didn't know that. That's so.
Isn't that
all
great?
that information for days.
So cute.
We learned about doggy poo was launched last year.
Yeah.
And they had the store. I don't think there was a dry eye in the house. It was
It's seriously a sob story. Every time I teach a class in a salon and I show the video, I'm touching up my makeup because I'm sobbing, and then I have to present. I'm like, oh,
right.
So
every time one of those videos pops up with the soldier and their dog on Facebook, I lose it.
I can't even watch commercials about animals.
No.
Exactly. Yeah.
So since I moved to Colorado and my hair has gotten a little bit lighter, just naturally, naturally,
the sun.
The sun. But my hair's been really dry and really brittle. So for people who also live in Colorado and in this dry climate, what products would you suggest to kind of rejuvenate their hair and bring life back to it?
For sure. I actually experienced the same thing because I'm a Chi-Town girl. I'm from Chicago. And when I first moved here, I wasn't using Unite, and my scalp was super dry. I was actually clawing at my scalp. And then I joined with Unite, and I started using the U Luxury line. The U Luxury line actually has honey in it, and that honey is going to be very moisturizing for your scalp as well as your hair. What's so great about that is, you think about those masks that you can make at home. You go to the YouTube video and they're saying, oh, do the vinegar with this and that, and then honey is one of the major ingredients. That honey is going to be very, very, very moisturizing for your scalp as well as your hair, as well as for that damage. The next option for you is also 7 seconds. Our 7 seconds shampoo and conditioner is going to be great for moisture and shine. If your hair feels dull, you're going to want to go to the 7 seconds because that's going to have that shine for you.
Where does the name come from? 7 seconds?
So they say it takes 7 seconds to make a first impression. We say you're gonna fall in love in 7 seconds. So it's kind of a little punny, play on words. And if you notice, all of our products, we really don't take ourselves too seriously. All of our products have a little punny name, like Boosta, it's gonna boosta your hair, right? Blonda, it's gonna make your hair blonda, right?
Texturizer.
Right?
Everybody thinks I'm saying texturizer. They're like, what? They think I have like a weird accent. And I'm like, no. When they see the label, they're like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
It's called texturizer. I was like, yeah. It's not just my accent.
Yeah.
Where is Unite originated from?
Well, our founder, what's really cool about our brand is that we're founded by a hairdresser. And Dale, our founder, he is from London. He trained under Vidal Sassoon. If any of you guys remember the name Vidal Sassoon, that's like an icon in our professional industry. He trained under him. He was in London. He had his own salons. And then he actually moved to San Diego. And that's where our company is based out of. So everything that you get here at Glamour Bar is shipped directly from San Diego straight to our door, so you know that you're going to get the highest quality of products, and it's straight from San Diego.
Okay, I had 2 questions that kind of go together. Okay. The first is...
I might need to pull Brandon in here. I don't
Brandon,
know.
you'll have to pop in.
Yeah, so Brandon does my blowouts at Glamour Bar, and he witnesses this all the time. But I go a long time in between washes. Don't make any faces behind me.
There's no judgment.
Yeah,
on washing around here.
I like to be able to get a blowout and then make it last like 4 to 5 days even.
Yes.
And so I use a lot of dry shampoo in the meantime and a lot of product. What should I use clarifying shampoo? And if so, like how often should I use it?
Absolutely. First question I'm going to ask you is how often are you actually washing your hair? It's okay. This is a confession-free zone.
It's
okay.
judgment-free zone.
From like 3 to 5 days.
You know what,
I
that's actually really, really good. You're not supposed to wash your hair every day. So I feel like if you wash your hair every day, your body is like, hey, my scalp's dry, hey, my hair's dry. So you start producing more oil. So it's actually good that you're doing that. What I would recommend, we have a wonderful clarifying shampoo called Weekender. Weekender is by far the best because it's not gonna dry your hair out, but it will remove excess product buildup. If any of you out there are swimmers, it's gonna totally pull out that chlorine without damaging your hair. Or if you have hard water, I know some of you may live out in more of a mountain foothill region, it's gonna be really, really good for pulling out any of that hard water that you may have. So I would recommend, if you're washing 3 to 5 times, like every 3 to 5 days, I would say every other or even every time. So you could clarify every time. If you're going that 5 days, throw that clarifier on there, excuse me, must be the bubbles. Throw that clarifier on there. It's actually also a protein treatment. You can leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. It's gonna act as a protein treatment to strengthen your hair while clarifying. Rinse out and then use your customized shampoo and conditioner that is that we recommend for you, whether it's dry, damaged, volume, whatever it may be. You're going to use that system after your clarifier to really help clarify that hair for you.
And that's called the Weekender.
Okay. And I love it. It doesn't make your hair feel so dry like other clarifying shampoos out there, because I too go that 3 to 5 days.
If you guys want to experience it,
or longer, if there's a hat in rotation.
You know what I love too is that here at Glamour Bar, she has Weekender in the shampoo in the bathroom for your hands. I like to use it as my hand soap, as well as cleaning my makeup brushes. A lot of times somebody may go to their kitchen sink to wash their makeup brushes with their dish detergent. That's going to be very, very stripping for your makeup brushes. Weekender is perfect because you can use it as your hand soap as well as cleaning your makeup brushes. That's a little tip from our people in San Diego.
That's what I used to clean all of our makeup brushes here.
Yeah. Awesome.
Sometimes I use just like whatever shampoo's back there, but it always does an amazing job on the brushes.
No, one thing that I really think that we don't touch on that often with Weekender, which is always a big selling point for me, at least towards my clients and our special ones that only shampoo, you know, a couple times. It levels out the pH in your hair, which I really think is a big deal here in Colorado because we are so dry and we do have this constant just bipolar weather. You know, so if you wake up and you feel, oh, you know, this side of my hair over here that I'm sleeping on, it's oily and it's greasy and it's gross, but over here we're dried out and we're a little brittle, you know, that weekender with the wheat proteins that are in it is just enough that it's going to put all that love back in your hair. But when it evens everything out, it's like having clear skin all over again. You know, you have to remember, we worry about the pH in our skin, we worry about the pH, you know, in our baby's eyes when we use baby shampoo and stuff like this, but we don't worry about the pH as adults. And as we get older, we start to lose a little bit of this and a little bit of that, you know, not just in our skin, which we're, you know, throwing collagen and all kinds of moisturizers on top of, but the weekender is leveling out that pH.
Don't call us out.
Hey, I'm just speaking the truth here. You know, I sit behind the chair every day and I hear all the dirty little secrets. And, you know, pH to me is the most important thing for your hair because if that's not even, just like in your skin tone, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see those splotchy pieces. You're gonna see those dry and kinky little corners. We don't want that. You know, we want everyone to think that we wake up and it's just, you know, selfie day all day.
I woke up this way.
Exactly.
I do. I totally do.
Yeah, so, you know, to me, Weekender is definitely one of those, it's definitely one of the hidden gems. Have to worry about, you know, it's color safe, it's sulfate free, it's paraben free, you know, we don't have anything in it that you wouldn't put on yourself, you know, and I think as far as product lines go, Unite is part of Colorado. Granted, we are from California.
Cool. Very cool. Thanks, Brandon. Cheers.
Well
said.
He's like animal.
I gotta go.
Brandon's gone.
My show. So my second question you kind of answered, which was how, you know, if I don't wash my hair too often, is that bad? Is it going to cause it to stop growing or not be as thick? But you kind of said it was okay then.
I think that's a big myth in our industry that if you don't wash your hair, your pores are going to get clogged. If you're using maybe a lesser quality of a shampoo and conditioner where there's a lot of waxes, you may be clogging it from that. But if you don't wash it and you're using good quality shampoos and conditioners, you're going to be just fine. So yes,
I think it also has something to do with the dry shampoo you use.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Do I have to judge you right now?
No, I'm kidding.
I'm just saying, like,
Don't you
there's...
use this dry shampoo? Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
She uses Refresher.
I was like, okay.
She does. Before judgment happens, she uses Refresher. But I've tried every dry shampoo. Yeah. I actually just got one because it was, like, I ordered it for myself. It was a foaming dry shampoo.
Yeah.
I hate it. P.S. It like leaves this film on your hair, and literally every time I use it, I have to wash my hair like immediately following. Yeah. It makes it like it has just a weird coating. So I think sometimes if you have something too powdery or something that's like really adding that buildup on your scalp,
Can I make a quick point about our dry shampoo since we're on the topic? It's really, really important that every single time that you use it, that you shake it very vigorously so you hear the ball bearings inside. That's going to loosen up all of those ingredients inside and make them mix very well so that way you're using your dry shampoo properly.
Shake it.
Shake it, shake it.
Hi.
Hi.
It's Bridget.
Brad says hi as well.
Hi, Brad.
Just saw you. Okay, so my next question kind of has to do with dry shampoo. I use dry shampoo for volume a lot. Okay. What are the best products for fine hair, for volume, getting that thick look, faking that thick look, I guess?
Brandon knows I'm going to talk for 10 days on this segment because we actually just launched a new product. So I'm actually going to tell you about 3 products that we have for volume and texture. Texturiza is one of our amazing products for texture. But on a scale of 1 to 10, it's actually only a 3. Liquid Dust is our newest product. That's going to be this cute little bottle right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this cute little bottle that they can show and demonstrate for you. Liquid Dust is going to be volume, texture, and hold. What I love about this product the most, it's absolutely not heat activated. So how many of you, raise your hand at home, how many of you do not blow dry your hair? Yep, this is your product, right? Because you can spray it.
I came in with soaking wet hair today. Did you not see me? I threw some liquid dust in it. Right. I had 7 seconds seconds, I had liquid dust, and I left the house with sopping wet hair and came to work.
What I love is
I think I come in here with wet hair.
what I love about liquid dust is it is not heat activated. So you can spray it in your hair. It's like the instant zhuzh. I would recommend 3 to 5 sprays in the crown area. If you're gonna blow dry, tend to go on the lighter side. But if you air dry or if you tousle dry, 3 to 5 sprays in the crown area, then it's just instant zhuzh hair. Now if I had hair like this or these beautiful girls that have waves, you can also spray it on dry hair. It's gonna give you that beachy texture, which is absolutely phenomenal. This is my favorite product because I actually blow dried my hair today, but you will never catch me like this. I'm beach hair all day, every day, and I air dry all the time, and that's my go-to because I need a little volume and texture. So that's exactly what I go for.
It's such a great volume because usually I have to round brush the top of my hair. I like literally leave with wet hair with liquid dust in it.
Yeah,
and
it's perfect.
Get as much volume.
Can I say it's like instant sex hair? Can I say that?
It really is. It's
like
that
sexy, like sex hair. Yeah.
There are children watching.
There are no children watching our Facebook Live.
I was like, cover your ears.
You hand me champagne. There's going to be children watching. No.
Put your kids, they might have
This
their
is
own
a
Facebook
nighttime. This is
account.
8 p.m.
Children have their own Facebook.
This is rated MA.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Okay.
But Texturizer, just one little comment, it's a dry shampoo hairspray combination. So for those people that use dry shampoo for texture, you can replace it with Texturizer if you like that kind of feeling.
Absolutely. I actually say that a lot for people. So there's a lot of people, a lot of you Coloradans. That's what I hear.
Yeah.
You guys say Coloradans?
Sure.
Whatever. You guys don't, and I am now that one of those people, but you don't like to use hairspray. So it's a really great option because it gives you a little bit of hold, but also that texture.
Yeah, and sometimes like texture just gives me a little bit more grip when I curl my hair too.
Yeah.
Just like helps make it stay. That was my next question.
Okay.
Beach waves.
Beach
How do
waves.
people get beach waves?
Okay.
You talked about San Diego. Like I feel like
I know.
that look, that like California cool, just like really like loose waves is what
Relaxed.
everybody wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just got out of the ocean.
Super chic.
I love those pictures where you see they're like, oh, I just got out of the ocean. No, you didn't. That's a wand curl with, no. You
I
can
just got back from the beach and you do not look like that when you get out of the water.
When I get on the beach, I have seaweed in my hair. I'm like, oh.
Not good.
Trash down here. Just like, yeah.
Exactly. I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks for beach hair. And then I'm actually going to toss it over to Brandon because I think he may have some options for you as well. Or maybe you can add to what I have to say. So with beach hair, I think the most important part is to start with our laser straight. A lot of you girls may have some frizz. Laser straight shampoo and conditioner absolutely deals with frizz. So if any of you out there have frizz, please use laser straight shampoo and conditioner because that's going to help combat it straight from the beginning. So the next thing you need to do is you need to do your 7 seconds detangler because your hair is the most fragile when it's wet. So it's really important when you're combing your hair to have that slip so you can absolutely have that. The next thing is our U oil. And I always joke, if I may, I always joke that these two products, when you land off the plane in Colorado, these two products should be handed to you because they're all about moisture.
It's
the
so
7
true.
seconds
It's like-
detangler and U oil, absolutely. They are the most important
Listen
products
to
for
her.
anybody. If you don't do anything, these two products are your must-go. Would you agree with that, Brandon?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially with the U oil just being what it is. You know, it dries instantly in your hair. It's not one of those oils that sits around all day. You know, it's definitely not one of those oils that you're going to have to revisit later. It's pretty much a one and done for your day. And yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yes. So that's your starting of your system. Everybody can do that to start. Now, if you have loose waves, kind of like the beautiful waves that you have right there, if that's where your hair naturally starts, you're going to start with laser straight cream. That's going to be the styling product that you're going to use. You're going to use about the cap, the size of the cap on the top is going to be the size of the amount of product that you're going to use. You're going to work that through your entire head. Do not be afraid to get up here at the roots because that's where frizz still lies. If you have more rebellious hair, a little bit more of a texture, curly, anything like that, you're gonna bump it up to our product called Smooth and Shine. Smooth and Shine is beautiful because you can either blow dry it in your hair or air dry, and it's gonna get rid of that frizz and just help you give that beautiful beach hair. The next thing, you have 2 options. Volumizer, you can do our liquid dust that we just talked about, and then our Beach Day. Beach Day is absolutely phenomenal for beach hair because it has humectants, which help aid in curl retention, as well as the sea salts that will help give you that gritty, beachy texture like you just walked out of the ocean.
It smells like the beach.
It does smell like the beach.
You spray it, and I like literally was brought back to like being on the beach.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's so good. And from all of their other sea sprays out there, this product has moringa seed extract, which is gonna help moisturize your hair so your hair will not dry out from the sea salts. I know a lot of people have concerns about sea salts in their hair, but trust me that you will not have that problem with this product. So that would be my beach. I know that was a lot, but I feel like it gives you a good system to create that hair. I do it every day on myself. Except for today, I'm sorry, I should have wore beach hair. But that is my system that I do every day because I refuse to touch a blow dryer. So if you guys are like that and you don't want to touch a blow dryer, please come into Glamour Bar and they'll give you a great system for you to use at home to give you that beach hair every day.
Another question I get all the time from my followers is if I ever mention how long I go in between blow dries or you know, just gonna blow out like once a week. And they're like, no, I could never do that. You know, I need to wash my hair more often. What tips would you give somebody who's kind of just starting out that wants to make a blow dry last longer? Like what products can they use to kind of like help them lengthen that process?
And maybe Brandon, you can attest to this. I feel like Unite products, you can't really overuse them and you can layer and build. I just gave you 5 products for beach hair, and I can go 5 days. So that's what's really, really great. I feel like if you're really working from something that might be like a drugstore brand that you get maybe at a Walgreens, if you're trying to switch and transition over, I feel like a clarifier is the most important thing. Get that wax buildup off your hair, then we can start. So maybe if you're washing every morning, try go morning and then the next night. Really stretch it out. Use the dry shampoo, our refresher, to help prolong that time in between. The more and more that you're using these high quality shampoos and conditioners, the less you're gonna need to wash your hair. I promise you, you'll be okay. Do you have anything to add to that, Brandon?
You know, as far as the systems go, I definitely agree with starting with the 7 seconds. You know, it's everything your hair needs all in one. You really don't have to worry about anything after that. The U oil, again, definitely in Colorado, you want that extra moisture. Again, it is the purest form of argan oil we have right now on the market. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. There's nothing added to it. You know, I definitely think when it comes to blow dries, Beach Day is phenomenal. Laser Straight is even better. And then we have Boosta Spray. I feel like Boosta Spray is definitely our little lone wolf at the moment, just because we have all these really great products coming out for volume and texture. Boosta Spray has heat memory tech to it. So it's going to remember what you put in the hair. It's going to remember that curl. It's going to remember that wave. You know, and really, as far as Unite's concerned, everything's a 3-day product. I've yet to have a product that doesn't last me at least 72 hours. And you know, the look stays the same. It stays clean, it stays shiny. You know, it doesn't get that overly greasy, processed look to it. Everything is just phenomenal, to be completely honest. And that's my whole thing. When it comes to Unite, it's a 3-day blow dry. I have clients I see on the regular 2 times a week, and that's all they need. You know, they don't wash between, they don't add anything else to it. They see me, you know, they go home, they have a little bottle of liquid dust for, you know, every now and again when you want that instant little zhuzh.
It's crazy because
I totally agree with that.
Brandon usually does my hair at night because I get all my services done before I shoot the next day, and then I curl the next day, and it will still hold the curl. It's just crazy. Like, my hair still looks shiny. It still looks like voluminous at the top. Like, it never happens with any other person or products, I guess, that I use. So
I just really think it has a lot to do with the cleanliness.
Yeah, are we?
Brandon would like to know, and I don't need to interrupt.
No, that's okay. Brad said there was technical difficulties.
Yeah, we thought there was. Can everybody see us okay or hear us okay?
We're good.
Okay.
Okay. Brad Taylor, Get on Wi-Fi. Stop leaving comments that made my heart stop. That I'm like, all this great content's gone.
So, yeah, Raymond would like to know if there's a good product for coarse men's hair.
Ooh, yes. How, Raymond, how are you styling it? Do you air dry? Do you like to comb something through and just kind of go, or do you actually blow dry it? And actually, it doesn't even matter now that I'm asking this question, because I feel like Smooth and Shine is going to be a great product for you from our Unite line, or our grooming cream from Go 24/7. Those are going to be great options for you to work through your hair. That's going to control your frizz. Smooth and Shine will be stronger, though. Just to be honest with how that is going to help smooth down that hair. So try it out. Come in here. We can even do it for you, and then we'll test it out and see how you like it.
He also wants to know who did your hair.
That was
your hair?
her mama here at Glamour Bar.
Does Raymond know her?
I don't know.
Raymond, do you know Carmen?
She's real great.
Okay, cool.
Okay, crickets.
So just to recap, Unite is safe on chemically treated hair too, right? Color treated, chemically treated.
How many of y'all have extensions out there? Raymond, do you have extensions? I'm sure you
my
do.
hair just grew. I was at the beach for a week and it grew.
I totally thought so. I'm not calling you out.
Right?
What's really wonderful about the entire line, UV protection, thermal protection, color protection in every single product. If you have a keratin treatment, if you have extensions, I could go on. Anything, it's going to be safe for that. We are almost going to be gluten-free too, which is super exciting. That is in the works as we speak right now. So just know that we are doing the right thing to get the best products and the best ingredients out for you all.
So the volumizing shampoo that you mentioned earlier, is that drying for hair at all, or no?
And it doesn't tangle your hair.
Everybody's always scared of that.
That's
I have the tangliest hair on the planet, number one, and it's dry, and I'm still trying to acclimate to this market here because I just moved here from Chi-Town, Chicago. So it absolutely will not dry out the hair. It actually uses a protein to plump the hair for volume versus using higher surfactants. Surfactants are those cleaning agents like you have in your dish detergent. So the more surfactants that you have, the drier your hair gets and the more it strips out your hair. We absolutely don't use that. We have coconut-based cleansers that help cleanse your hair, and then our Boosta shampoo and conditioner actually has proteins in it that help plump the hair. I would recommend for you to, if you want the maximum volume, use Boosta shampoo and conditioner, because the plumping properties are absolutely in the conditioner as well. So if you just use the shampoo, you're doing yourself a disservice, number one, because as I said before, hair is the most fragile when it's wet. So when you're combing through, and if you don't have a slippery, if you don't have a detangler in there to help comb it through, your hair is gonna break. And if you're not using the conditioner actually has that plumping agent in it. So it will not dry the hair.
People with fine hair too that are trying to get that volume are always scared of conditioner.
Oh,
they
totally.
don't want to put conditioner in their hair and detangler.
Oh, for sure.
I give them samples of it. I'm like, just try the detangler.
Oh, yeah.
I promise you, it's like lightweight and you're not gonna feel. But they're always like, so many of them don't want to use conditioner.
I had Miss Judy, what was her last name? Oh my God. I used to be behind the chair back in the day, and I had Judy, oh my God, what was her last name? Miss Judy, we'll just call her Miss Judy. She would never let me use conditioner on her hair. And I would be at the shampoo bowl and I would sneak it on there. She'd be like, oh, my hair's so voluminous. She never knew that I put conditioner on it, but I had to detangle it to help protect her hair from it breaking off. So please, please, please always use a detangler or a conditioner, at least a detangler, to help detangle your hair.
I don't want the ends to look crispy either,
Right.
dried on crispy.
I know. And one of the reasons I love Unite is everything is so lightweight, and you can build and you can use 5 different products in your hair, and you don't feel like you get that weight and it's all weighing down on you.
Yeah, Brandon's always going crazy in my hair, and I'm like, it's but it just looks great every time. It's so voluminous. It
You
never
should see
weighs it
this
down.
one with the bottle of Expanda.
Before we film, Ashley's
literally a bottle every night of Expanda.
Today,
Firstly, I
Brandon got
dare
the
you.
best of
I
me.
dare you. I dare you.
Her hair's not moving today. Let's just put it that
Not
way.
because of. Anyway, I love the product, but I think
Yeah.
you can overuse it.
The Expanded Us?
I'm learning.
So,
Expanded us?
Yeah, I use.
Expanded Us is like, oh my god, I just did a photo shoot yesterday. And I used Expanded Us and I was like, whoa.
You're saying just I know. Well, I used too much today, and now I'm paying
Expanded
for
Us
it.
you can absolutely overuse.
Yeah.
Just a touch.
That is our, remember I said 3 products that are texturizing? There's a 3, 6, and a 9. She's talking about Expanded Us. It's actually 10 plus. It's
Growing.
crazy.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But Ashley's hair always looks really good.
For sure.
It's true. It does.
Okay, so if you were to suggest one product for somebody with really extremely dry hair, what would it be?
U-oil.
Because I feel like that's most of the viewers
U-oil,
probably.
hands down. Honestly, it's the best product. Like, everybody says 7 seconds detangler. Yes, that's true. But U-oil in this market, with everybody with dry hair, I honestly put 2 full pumps in the ponytail section down, and I still, don't have, it's not oily hair. I can go 5 days with this blowout. U-oil is the best. It has tocopherol, which is a vitamin E, which is it's coming from your argan oil. So it's going to be very nourishing for the hair. It's going to protect it from any sort of free radicals that are floating around, the UV damage that's coming from the sun, and all of that good stuff. So by far, hands down, my favorite product in the entire line.
That's
Brandon.
your favorite too?
That's my
overall? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Wet and
That was
dry?
my next
Wet or
question.
dry?
Wet or dry.
Yeah.
I could put it on right now and be absolutely fun.
Yeah.
And don't be
Brandon, your
shy.
favorite?
2 pumps
Or your-
in my length of hair.
Yeah.
Ponytail section down.
You guys, I use U-oil on my scalp because it feels really
I
dry.
absolutely love that.
I put it onto my fingertips and I rub it
love
together
that.
and then I go into my head and I put it in my scalp.
You do, or your stylist does?
I do at home because
I mean, do much to your
hey,
hair.
you know what? I've been really good.
Right?
I've been washing my own hair, which is a big step in this world.
I love your hairstyle tonight though.
What's
It's
your
so
favorite
cute.
product?
Cute. Yeah, what's your favorite?
I mean, I love U-oil. Favorite product out of the whole line or favorite product for dry hair?
Favorite product
Out of the
altogether.
whole line. Yeah.
I would say Blonde shampoo. I think it's the best toning shampoo out there. I don't liquid dust. I can't just pick one.
Yeah.
I love the whole line. What's your favorite product? Expanded dust.
Expand.
Every show we have to talk about it. And Blonda. I'm obsessed with Blonda. It smells like grapes.
Yeah, it smells really good.
Smells so good.
Tons. Yeah. I love it.
Brandon,
What's your favorite product?
You know, I don't really think I have a favorite product. I definitely have my go-tos. I do find myself a lot when I'm teaching classes. I'll say, 7 seconds leave-in conditioner. This is my favorite because this, it's all my favorite. It really is. Everything in this line, again, it just performs so well. If I had to pick a product that I think everyone needs, Trisha probably said it best with the U-oil because she came in a couple weeks ago and she completely proved me wrong. U-oil is so clean.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, no. U-oil is such a clean product and it doesn't weigh the hair down in the least. We actually put it next to a couple of our volumizing products. It had more bend and more just more love in it, I guess I should say, than those products. I have never in my life used any kind of oil, relaxing fluid, anything like this that performs the way that U-oil does. I definitely would have to agree that U-oil is probably the power.
You need to have it.
You totally did.
But I'm U-oil, literally, I use it on my scalp 4 times a day, and I still go 5 days without washing my hair.
That's awesome.
I mean, it might
I'm
be
getting
really
that and the
disgusting at the end.
detangler for sure.
Yeah.
And the weekender the weekender.
For sure.
I do have another favorite product that I have to give a shout out to. If you have short hair, like a pixie cut, or thinning hair, creamy paste.
Creamy paste.
I feel like no one ever talks about creamy paste, and when I had my pixie cut, it was a life-changing product.
Really?
Like literally the body that I got, talk about Kris Jenner. I put her to shame with that poof that I had on my head with just a little creamy paste and a blow dryer.
It's phenomenal.
I was like, bam.
Right?
Okay,
It's
so what is
amazing.
it? Is it like a pomade or is it?
Sure, either way.
So,
I'm obsessed with
Creamy
it.
paste, don't be fooled because it comes in like a hockey puck, like a, what do you call it?
Like a pomade
Like
or
a
something
pomade.
like that. Yeah.
I always call it a hockey puck.
Yeah.
But it comes in that format. Don't be fooled. This goes in wet hair. A little bit goes a long way. I would say a pinky nail size will be enough for most hair types.
It's incredible.
Massage it into your hands and work it through your crown area. It's a thickening cream and it will expand each individual hair strand the most
up
out
your
of
hair.
everything. And it's easy to use. Just because it looks like a pomade does not mean it is a pomade. It's a thickening cream. So if you're looking for maximum volume and thickness, if you want to turn your 5 strands into 50 strands, this product will do it. So that's for sure my
Yeah, it's
favorite
like-
for volume. It's the best.
So can you use it in long hair?
Absolutely. It's just going to create like the biggest, fluffiest, think Bridget Bardot, like huge, voluminous hair. And it's easy to use. It's super easy to use in long hair. Do not be fooled. Just be careful in the amount that you use per section. Because you use so little, I would actually mix it with some U oil to help make it a little bit more viscous in your hands and spreadable throughout your entire hair.
I feel like it's that forgotten product. That's like incredible.
When I
And will
first started
change
with
your
the line, I was like, all right, let's test this stuff out. And I tried Creamy Place, and I'm like, I'm going to hate this. It's in a hockey puck. It's my favorite product for volume.
Incredible.
It's the best, but it's heat activated. Just be mindful, this is heat activated, so you're going to need to blow dry it in your hair.
And then it's safe to curl with?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the product that you spray that like helps my hair remember the next day?
Boosta.
Boosta. Okay. I just wanted to make sure
Wait, what?
everybody heard that.
What do you do?
Or blow inside.
No.
It's Boosta.
What do you do? Tell me.
So
I love
when
hearing how hairstylists like, please tell me.
when I'm
Because it
working
really
on
helps.
Brittany's hair, we start with 7 seconds.
I'm the mom there.
We move on to U oil because U oil can cut your blow drying time up to 25%, which is phenomenal for the girls that don't like to blow dry. With that, depending on really what she's going for, if we're having a big shoot that weekend, we might throw in a little Elevate Mousse. 9 times out of 10 though, it's just Boosta spray. I can drown you in the Boosta spray. I could use the entire bottle. It doesn't build up all super crazy. It's not going to get hard to move through the hair. Boosta spray, if you used a little too much in a section, it gets a little sweaty for you, which means it's just getting rid of itself for you. It only absorbs what needs to be absorbed. And that's what I use on you all the time because of that heat memory tech that it has to it. It's gonna remember all the time. That's why Boosta to me is definitely one of those gonna go home with you today products.
Yeah.
For sure.
I know.
Can you tell that we all love Unite? Like we're like one product, we have to pick one. I literally chose this because like every line I tried, I was like, oh, I love this about it, or I love these products, or they have really great shampoos, and when I tried Unite, I was like, I literally love every product. I love them.
Yeah.
And I'm a product junkie.
They smell
What I love about our children watching.
MA. I know. I always tried to change that because that was always my before, and I was like, junkie. I'm a junkie when it comes to products.
I was like, I'm gonna try to divert that. No.
Yes, but I have literally always
I
been
said
a
sex
junkie.
here, so
Yeah, but okay. Well, I'm a product whore, and I love hair.
I know.
You know.
I know for sure. Awesome.
Cool. Do we have any questions coming in? Anybody ask me anything? Is there anything that you guys want to add? Anything else? Any products
Do you
you
have
forgot
any
to mention?
I don't think so.
You have all the questions.
Ashley will ask after.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll think about it. I always have questions.
I have a question that I think is good because we get a lot of walk-in traffic of how do you pick what shampoo and conditioner for you and your hair type, especially out here in Colorado. I think everybody wants moisture, but they don't want it, like maybe they also want volume and they want laser, like something smoothing, like
For sure.
What is just something like easy go-to,
Yes.
like not having a consultation, obviously, with your hairdresser. Just grab it off the shelf.
Just grab it off the shelf. Like, you're
How do you
saying,
know?
How do you know?
Yeah, what to
So, I mean, obviously, if you want volume, you're going to go for Boosta.
Yeah.
I feel like, honestly, with every single shampoo and conditioner, you can't really go wrong. Would you guys agree with that? Like, you're really not going to go wrong with, you know, you can still get volume using the 7 seconds. I do feel like in Colorado, 7 seconds is our most popular shampoo and conditioner because it's so dry here. I have my coworker is actually in Arizona, and 7 seconds does the best there. So that's going to be really, really great for moisture. If you all have damage out there, luxury is the answer. Dry scalp also, that's going to be your huge, huge thing. If you have frizz, you're going to go to laser straight, and if you want volume, you're absolutely going to go with the Boosta spray. Now, that being said, or I'm sorry, the Boosta shampoo and conditioner. That being said, can you mix and match? Absolutely. If you want moisture and volume, okay, let's do 7 second shampoo and Boosta conditioner. You can break the rules. Because we're hairstylists, we always like to break the rules. You can break the rules too. So that's what I love about the line is you don't have to use them in the families. We like talking about systems and really making sure to set you up with the system. But if you can't make up your mind, you can absolutely mix and match. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I do have a question. Is there anybody that cannot use Unite or should not? Any type of person? Is there an age limit that should not use it? Well, I have questions.
So what I love
Can you use it on babies?
Absolutely. Sulfate free, phosphate free, paraben free, sodium chloride free. We will be gluten free. Don't listen to her. She's no, absolutely. You can use it on anybody.
Anybody can.
Yep,
Across
for
the
sure.
board.
Yep.
know.
It's very, very.
If you're watching
because
your niece and nephew, you can wash them with Unite.
It is free of everything that you don't want. And like I said, I'm super excited because product by product we're going through and we're making it gluten-free, which I'm super, super proud to bring that to the market. So
if you want a testimonial from a 5-year-old, my niece Georgia absolutely adores 7 seconds leave-in conditioner. She had a real problem with brushing her hair because it was always like really tingly, and I told her I had magic spray, and she said it smells so good. I love it, and she would brush her hair.
That's amazing.
So there's a little testimonial from a 5-year-old that really digs 7 seconds leave-in conditioner.
Can I tell you, I actually think my hair is getting longer since I've used Unite because I am so tangly. And I feel like whenever I'm brushing my hair, I'm literally breaking it off until I started working for this company because I feel like all of the ingredients that they're using and the detangler and the U oil, I'm like actually getting my hair longer.
It is really long.
It is. For me, this is long.
It's really long.
I just won't.
If you guys can't see on camera, it is so shiny too.
Yeah.
Each of your you can see each strand. It's so shiny. Yeah.
Good luck for you, Trisha.
Oh, keep coming. No, stop.
Oh my gosh, it's so long and so soft. Sorry.
Does anybody have any questions for me? Please just don't hesitate. I'm not shy.
If you watch this later, you can always ask questions
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
Glamour Bar Facebook page.
Yeah, we'll get you we'll get you the answers. If it's through Trisha, Brandon, one of us.
I do want to
Ashley can
say,
answer all of your questions.
as far as the shampoo and conditioner questions have been going, Lindsay said something that I run into a lot from clients. It's always a question that I hear, and they're always like, if I'm just going to run in and I'm going to grab something, what am I going to get? What do I just pick right off the bat? Shampoo and conditioners, yeah, they clean and condition. Unite does a little bit more. They really put in what you need. They really give your hair everything that it needs. When it comes to your shampoo and conditioner, especially when you're not sitting in my chair, because when you're not in my chair, you're still my responsibility. I still have to be accounted for you 6 weeks later, 8 weeks down the road. Shampoos and conditioners, to me, they are your foundation. They are your lifeline, and if your foundation isn't solid, you're not using something that is sulfate and paraben free, you're not using something that is gentle when it cleanses, you're going to lose the life of that color. You're going to lose that elasticity in your hair. So to me, when it comes to your shampoo and conditioner, I want you guys to think of it more as a necessity as opposed to just something that you're doing every day for your hair. If your hair's not taken care of properly from the beginning, it's like farmland. If the soil's not good, the crop's not going to be good. And if the crop's not good, we're all screwed. It's the easiest way to explain it, though, you know, so people get it. If my land's not any good and I try to grow roses, what's the point? You know, and if your shampoo and conditioner isn't doing what it's supposed to do, yeah, exactly.
But it's kind of like makeup. Like your skin is the start of good makeup. Is that you should take care of your skin, and you should. It's kind of all across the board. You want good hair, you should start with good product.
Yeah, I definitely think, you know, that's the beautiful thing about Unite is everything is so clean, and it's, you know, it's fantastic. Like I said, you're not done when you leave my chair. You're still mine in 8 weeks. You're still mine when you're running around telling your friends, oh, he did this. You know, you roll out of bed, I want to make sure that you look fantastic always.
Yes, viewer.
I have a question, because I think we hear this a lot. Because people can get over-the-counter or drugstore product, what's the one important thing if you're making the switch? Like, what's the most bang for your buck switching to a professional line? I mean, I'm asking for a friend, not myself, because I have
I'm like, okay, so here's my thing is, you know, systems through makeup and skincare, right? You go to a makeup counter, you buy a whole system because that's how you're supposed to put your primer on first, then you do this, then you do that. You do those steps. It's the same thing with hair care. So there's really not truly one product. But if you have to start, I feel like at the shampoo bowl, you're gonna need a clarifier. That's for sure, because we need to strip that wax off. Have you guys seen the videos on Facebook where they actually take a razor on somebody that's been using Pantene or Dove? They take a razor and they scrape the surface of
their
the
scalp
hair
or
their hair strands.
Stop it! I haven't
And
seen this yet.
they literally pull up wax residue from people that have been using Pantene and these drug store brands. So that's actually creating
I haven't
a
been on
false,
Facebook today.
I was on for half a second and I
it
said,
actually creates
Totally
a
YouTubing
false
that when I go home.
sense of moisture because it's a wax coating that is creating this false sense of moisture. So your hair underneath is parched and super, super dry, but that wax coating makes you feel like you have soft and shiny hair. So you have to remove that residue and then rebuild it. So your clarifier is gonna be your first start, then 7-second shampoo and conditioner and detangler, and you oil are your next. I swear to God, I promise you, you will love your hair if you do that system.
I have a question.
Okay.
So for someone that does like to blow dry and curl, what is the best system for them? Or shampoo and conditioner, let's start there.
Okay, they like to blow dry their hair. Am I talking about you? Or
She's asking for a friend. Lots of bleach, you know.
Okay.
But what's the age range, though? Is this a young child? Is this like a middle-aged woman?
That wants their
is this somebody's grandma?
22 to 29, let's just say.
So I would
That's
say,
the box you checked.
so I would say it depends on what type of hair she has. If it's dry, damaged, we can absolutely prescribe the right shampoo and conditioner. If it's dry, you're gonna go to 7 seconds. I keep repeating the same thing over again. Dry, 7 seconds. Damaged, you luxury. Volume booster, laser straight for frizz. So you're gonna start there with your shampoo and conditioner. Then you're gonna go to your 7 seconds and your U oil. Laser straight and U oil is probably the best blowout on the planet for fine to medium hair. If you have medium to thick hair, then you're gonna take U oil and Smooth and Shine and you're gonna get a rock star blowout and it's gonna really, really make your life easier. Be mindful, Smooth and Shine a little bit goes a long way. Laser straight, you're gonna use a cat size, but honestly, laser straight and U oil, that blowout, it's like so shiny. It's like your hair, all of us here, we would be laser straight and U oil combination. If you tend to have that medium to coarse hair, then you're gonna bump it up to your Smooth and Shine. Does that answer your question?
Well, what holds curl the most?
Curl, okay, perfect.
Like
curl.
Curling iron.
Yeah, got it. Curling iron. I'm sorry, I misunderstood your question. I apologize.
It happens.
Glossing spray
A lot.
is this hidden little gem that I keep in my kit. Because I don't like to feel hairspray on my hair. I don't know if you guys like to feel hairspray in your hair, but I don't. I want soft, touchable, wonderful hair. I love taking glossing spray, spraying it on the section, and then I will use my wand curl. The heat activation of the UV protection and the thermal protection actually turns it into a hairspray, like technically, but it doesn't feel like a hairspray. So it's absolutely the best. Would you agree with that?
Like a mental list.
I know.
I know.
How do I work here on that?
Yeah. So honestly, what I really would recommend for you all is to come in for a consultation for care for your hair, and we actually call it Unite Cares because we don't want to push product on you. We don't want to sell product to you. We actually want to help you care for your hair. So coming in for that consultation for not only cut, color, but for your care. So come in for one. Let us tell you what you should be using so that we can properly diagnose. Because we are the hair doctors, right? Mm-hmm. We kind of take care of your hair. So let us diagnose the right products for you.
Robin Stewart likes, you guys can ship.
We can ship.
Not her, certificate.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm happy to ship.
Yep, we'll absolutely ship for you. Awesome. Thank you, Robin. Do you have any other questions, Robin?
Any other questions?
Do you want to ask them to give ideas for next week?
Yeah.
Okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys are watching, could you leave us a comment and let us know what you want to see next week? Because we're taking your suggestions for next week's theme video.
Yeah. What do you want to know
Or
about?
who you would like to see.
Oh. Yeah, tell us what guest star.
Yeah.
I'll call Harry Styles. Taylor Swift, what are you doing next week?
I just want to say this has been so much fun.
Thank you for having me.
I love this salon. These people are like one of my favorite accounts here in Denver, just because you guys really get it and you really do things that are outside of the box for your clients. So I really appreciate you as a client. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love having you. Yes. You're very educational.
I know.
Honestly.
I know. I'm like teacher over here.
I'm like
I'm trying to like keep it all straight in my head, but I just want to like keep picking your brain because it's so interesting.
And it's so, like, she makes it learning, like, so.
I would take one of your classes.
I don't even care.
Trisha is really great, and she like pops in. We have Brandon here that's an educator, so he can always answer questions. So like she said, we're all Unite trained. We love Unite so much. It like has our hearts for sure. So we would be able to sit down with you and work through like what are your hair concerns, like what are you looking to use, what's the number one thing that we can transition you from.
And you guys out there too, we have our eye on you as well.
Yeah.
We have options for you. I know we really didn't focus on that today, but that could be a focus for maybe a next Trisha visit if you guys are down.
We always will take Trisha visits. So let us know what you want to hear about, because we kind of were bouncing around a bunch of ideas, but I love that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You get to choose what the next Beauty and Bubbles
Viewer's
is.
choice.
Viewer's choice. And challenge us with the guest star. We'll try to find somebody.
Oh, not Brad Taylor.
Oh shoot, Brad Taylor,
I'm not
that
ready
does
for
not
that.
go.
I'm
Brad
not
Taylor
ready
and
for
Gary Taylor joke.
Not yet.
We're not ready for you.
He's going to be
All right, so if there's no more viewer questions, are we okay?
All right.
Do you want to sign off and we'll say bye? Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thanks for
to
tuning
watch.
in.
Thank you.
Let us know what you want to hear about next week, and
And we'll see you then.
we'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Thanks, bye.